Hello, and welcome to my channel. I am Deanna Marie, and you are watching Handmade by Deanna Marie. So today, I'm going to make some dominoes. I've done it before, and didn't turn out quite right. I was just learning how the resin, the light has to go through both sides, right? And has to cure from both ways. So I'm going to do this a little differently than I did the first time. Because what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to fill the cavities with just clear resin. And then I'm going to come back and add the color. Just kind of drop some alcohol ink in them. So I'm going to do it like that. And we're going to see how that works. So I'm going to do the first few right here, first rows. I'm just using clear resin here just to fill up the cavities, just to a certain point, because I'll be putting a backing on them as, just kind of make it look nicer. Okay, we'll start with this right here. Making sure everybody has the same amount in it. So remember, when the balls are bat out, put the cap back on, put it inside of a bottle or a paper towel, turn it upside down, and let the rest of that resin drain out of there. Okay, so we need more resin in this one here. Okay. All right. So, all right. Let's get you in frame here. So I've got some different alcohol inks to use. I'm going to start with this azure blue and just put a drop. Okay. And now let's take some raspberry. Okay. Now we'll take some, nope, you know what? Let's do the yellow. So let's do some medium yellow. Oh, I haven't used that one yet, so I need to get my dealy-mabob and poke a hole in that one. But in the meantime, we'll go ahead and use the peach. Okay. And how about an olive green? Let's just see how that works. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to use a little bit of single white. Okay. Now, at this point, we can just either leave it the way it is, which of course y'all know I can't do that. So I'm going to take a toothpick and we're going to do some little swirlies. Let's see what we can do. So I'm going to do some swirlies this way and some swirlies, some swirlies. Swirlies. And yeah, I have left some negative space in there because I want to see what's going to happen. I want to see what's going to happen, you know? I'm not making these dominoes for anyone. I'm making them for me. It's just let's see what I can do, right? All right, so now we're gonna let this cure just for a little while, couple of minutes. All right, so here we are. This is my second set of dominoes. I'm kind of scared to pull them out, but let's go. We'll see. Oh, look how that pretty. I got trimming to do, but that's okay. So this is the very first row that I did, which I really think it's pretty. Oh, look at that. That is so pretty, so pretty. Oh, I love the way those turned out. Nice. Very nice. So that first row is great. Look at that. That's just awesome. So, not bad actually. Not bad at all, considering my first experience was not good at all. My new tools I've got over here. Let's see. That one's, I think that is the biggest one. Yeah. Yep, that's the biggest one. So I'm going to use this one to put the white inside of the dots there. I'll come back and show you my whole set of dominoes. Okie dokie. So I am, instead of using like white for my domino dots, I'm going to use this gold, royal gold. It's mica powder, so I'm going to be using that. I started to use white, but then I went, we're going to do something different. So I have my tool here, and this one has the larger of the balls of the tools that I got with those individual tips on them. So this is the largest one of those. So I'm going to use them to make sure that this red one, yeah, so that one is the larger one. So we're going to basically dip into our paint there, or our resin, and just put it into, oh, that is so much easier. Look at that. That is so much easier. Oh, how awesome is that? Man, that makes life easy. Isn't that cool? So I'm going to do this for all of my dominoes, and then I will be back to show you the end result. I love that. Look at that. Let me just, here, I'll tell you what, let me just go ahead and finish this one so you'll see what the big six looks like. Oh, get your resin on there. I'm bringing it up the sides too, so the whole thing is covered, but not wanting it to come on the outside here. Okay, so I'm just dipping in and just bringing it along the side. Sometimes I get a little bit outside and just wipe that off. Okay, let's do the bottom half of the big six. Oops. I just get a little happy here, get a little messy. Okay. Ooh, y'all know what I realized when I was making these dominoes? Okay, there were times when I would like spray the mold with the alcohol to get rid of the bubbles, the initial bubbles, right? And then I would come back and put the alcohol ink in it. Well, when I did that, when I would spray the alcohol in and come back with the alcohol ink, it didn't spread as much. It didn't it didn't expand as much. So it was like it just kind of stayed in one spot, really. So here we go. That's the first domino. Let me clean it up a little bit here. So that's the first one. So I'm going to finish these out, and then I'll come back and show you my finished set. You know, as you continue to work on something, you inevitably will find an easier way to do things. So when I started out, I was dipping in my resin and then kind of swirling around in the circles. Well, y'all, if you would just like dip and then just literally straight up and down, dip inside it, and it's good. I mean, and I'm going so much faster now, and I don't have the mess that I was making before, because I would inevitably get something on the outside of it because I would be trying to swirl it around. So just dip and dip. That's it. And I figured that out all by myself while I was sitting here having to continually wipe. And look at that. So much faster too. Okay, I still have a few to finish. I'll be back. Well, here we are. These are the finished dominoes. This is my second set. Now, because these are mine, I decided not to waste the resin and redo the ones that had bubbles. It doesn't make any sense to do that. I'm not selling these. This was just my second go at it. And it is 100% much better than what I did the first time. I allowed it to cure properly. I allowed it to cure from the top and the bottom. Now, we'll tell you the thing with the alcohol ink is that sometimes it bubbles up on the back, and like this one right here. So it kind of bubbles up on the back. I don't know. It's just a reaction with the UV light and the resin, I guess. It doesn't always happen, as you can see. But, oops. Yeah, it doesn't always happen. I don't know why. It looks like it's probably more concentrated. I don't know why. I'm sure there's a scientific reason as to why that happens, but I am not a scientist, so I'm not going to worry about that. All right, so that is that's it. That is the dominoes. I'm happy with how they came out. I know I think there's a mold for a resin domino box. I've got to look that up. I got to look for that and see if I can find that. But before I go, I had some extra resin and I made something else. Hold on, let me show you. Okay, so I had some resin left and some of the gold resin that I used to place inside my dominoes. So I had some left, so I decided to make a pen. So look at that. It's so pretty. And like I said, the thing about these molds here, is that this pen is going to lay flat, so there's no rolling for it. So that's pretty. I think I might use my Cricut and put something on this. I like that. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. please be sure to like and subscribe and comment and share and ring that bell. Ding-a-ling. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.